And you're watching Ndtv Hindu.
Welcome to Bajaj Discover DDSSI's Discover Tamil Nadu with me, Gibran. After a wicked weekend in the hills, we're back in the plains, and this time we take you to Tada Falls. Another god-forsaken land, another virgin destination waiting to be explored, waiting to be blessed with our presence. It's about 85 to 90 kilometers from Chennai. It's on the northern fringe of the Tamil Nadu Andra border, and I'm on the highway NH5 headed towards Tada. Stick around, keep watching. This is going to be a fun episode as usual.
Tada Falls is about 85 kilometers from Chennai. You need to get on to NH5 from Chennai and ride 55 kilometers before you hit the Kalahasti road going west off NH5. Once on that road, you ride another 10 kilometers till you reach a small town called Vardepalli. From then on, you ask locals for directions to Ublamugdu Falls. That is the actual name of the falls. In fact, the falls are nearer to Kalahasti than to Tada. However, since the approach is via Tada, outsiders like us call it Tada Falls.
Alright, that was our first toll gate, and guess what? We don't need to pay. The toll charges are applicable only to four-wheelers and not for bikes.
The 55-kilometer ride on NH5 is absolute bliss. It is a well-maintained 4-lane toll road, perfect to open your engines and test the power of what lies beneath your hood. What's better is there is no speed limit. But my friend, if you snooze, you lose. I truly recommend you head out early in the morning so you can avoid the harshness of the sun. The weather is a lot more pleasant. And since you have more time on your hands, you strike up random conversations while you're still on the move.
Well guys, we're about 15 to 20 kilometers away from the town of Tada, which is straight down this road on NH5. It's really nice to see that we have like broad 4-lane highways, well landscaped. The signs are great. Every few kilometers you have a sign telling you exactly where you're headed. And I've been noticing this for some time now. I've seen a few of them and I've never seen them before. So I thought I should stop over and check it out. It looks like a phone booth, but it's not exactly the regular phone booth. It's meant only for emergency phone calls. So if you have a major accident on the highway, spot one of these, push this button and make a phone call and you shall have help coming to you very shortly. It's pretty nice that the government is actually doing such things for the traveler on the road. We never used to see things like this a few years back and it's happening now. It's about time, people, that we hit the highway. Follow me.
There was some stuff that I read up about Tada Falls before setting out there. Outdoor bloggers said it was a place that had not yet been fully revealed and therefore not spoilt by the touristy crowd. A Shiva temple is located en route, and many locals trek up to worship. The picturesque locales were used for film shoots, and because of its proximity to Kolli and Tollywood, actors like Rajni, Chiranjeevi and the great Kamal Haasan had all been here at some point of time before graduating to shoot in the Alps.
Alright, this is the town of Tada, and we've taken our first diversion off NH5 at Tada town. We've got to keep riding down this road for about 8 to 10 kilometers till we reach Vardepalayam, another town. From there, it's beautiful territory, and we hopefully will get to trek some distance before reaching base camp.
Ideally, you want to grab a meal on the highway itself, where there are clean and hygienic, well-frequented places. Don't make the same mistake I did and wait till you get to Vardepalayam. You will have to shack up at some. And boys, if you have ladies in your group, you're doomed.
Alright folks, we've reached the town of Vardepalayam, and this is the road that takes you to Ubbala Falls. It's actually not known as Tada Falls, but the approach is from Tada, so it's popularly known as Tada Falls. But the name of the fall is Ubbala Falls. But since it's so complicated to pronounce, I would like to just call it Tada Falls. Well, this is the road. There's a sign here that says all kinds of facilities that are available to the tourist. Now, this place is not easily located. When I was looking online, but I had to read a few blogs to find out more about this place. It's not a huge tourist attraction, which is why it's pretty much virgin, clean and neat. So that's why we're going to head there, and probably after this we'll probably attract a lot more people like you. Let's go. Whoa! 90 kilometers into our ride from Chennai. We've enjoyed a great road so far, but it looks like this is the end of a tarred road. Ahead of us lies a mud road, and this is what we got to go through to get to Tada Falls. Let's see what else is in store for us as we go along on this episode. Stay tuned.
The road from here on gets pretty bad, and it's better if you venture out by bike or an SUV. The recommended speed limit is 5 kilometers. That is, if you don't want to go back with your axle in your hand. I guess I was just in the mood for some eco-tourism.
Thank you. Alright, this is base camp 1, right here at the Ubbala waterfalls. We're about to park our bikes and trek. I don't know what the trek's going to be like, how many kilometers it's going to be like, and what the terrain's going to be like. But yeah, it's all in the element of surprise, my dear, and we have to figure it out for ourselves. So come along, you're watching Bajaj Discover DTSSI's Discover Tamil Nadu. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a small break.
Here is today's contest question. How many kilometers is the ride from Red Hills to Tada? Is it A, 30 kilometers? Is it B, 55 kilometers? Is it C, 80 kilometers? Or is it D, 100 kilometers? Coming up on the other side, a trek like never before.